Let's get a debrief on Bassadine first of all. Looked nice to me. He's a lovely horse, actually. Are you pleased?
Yeah, I mean, he just does enough. He just does enough. I know last year with when Paul was riding him work before he ran the first time, he'd just get off him and kind of say, he's okay, and then he picks the mom over him, and he won as nicely as he could win a race. So he's not much of a workhorse, but he's really well in himself at home and eating well, and we're happy with him.
Okay. A lot of people talking about among your horses, your 8-strong team, Cool Cowboy has attracted a lot of attention. How's he been?
He just worked this morning. He worked great. Pat walked off with a big smile on his face. So, yeah, we're real happy with him. Dropping him back to 6 was the right thing to do. And, he can lay just off the pace, and he's in great form at home.
You'll know the American form from that race. Are they the biggest dangers?
No, I mean, the local horses too, but I don't really know the American form, to be honest with you. I don't watch a whole lot of American racing. It's on at the wrong time, but I know they're going to be tough. And, we just have to run our race, and I think the pace scenario will sit up where something can maybe come from off of it, so we won't be too far off, I hope.
Speaking of pace, there's going to be a lot of that in the mile. Could just suit Second Summer in there?
It could, yeah, drop him back to a mile. He should finish off the race this time. He just came out of his last race, a little jarred up, but he's good now, and worked this morning and worked well.
Okay. Obviously a bit disappointing he wasn't in the World Cup, but...
Next year, I mean, I hope. I think he needs to strengthen up a little bit. He's had he had a few runs this summer, then shipped over here, and then we put him straight in training. I think he's going to strengthen up over the summer, and we'll shoot for that next year. And
little Ettiger's earned himself an invitation, bit of a surprise?
He won the Alley Mile last year. I know he can drop back and trip. Obviously, it was a lesser field, but he loves the kick back. Thrives on it, to be honest with you. And if we can get a nice posse early, he could pick up a couple.
Okay. 2 3-year-olds go for you, Cosmo Charlie and also B Jersey. B Jersey we haven't seen for some time. How's he been?
He's been great. He's just a horse that's growing. He's a big, huge animal, and I didn't want to run him too much. Once we got eligible for this with the second and the guineas, then we decided to come here and give him the time in between.
Cosmo Charlie would have a sort of each-way chance?
Yeah, if he draws well, he's got the speed. If he gets out there again, I think he'd run well. They're both in really good form, so we're hopeful.
Yeah. And the owner's been in town, I understand, Cosmo Charlie's owner?
Yes, here with us today, just watching the work, and came over and watched the works back at home.
I think one I've forgotten, My Catch. Bit of a surprise to see him in there, actually.
Well, he had a bit of an injury after his first run where he ran extremely well, but he's been working really well. We didn't want to push him to get to the prep, and he had been rated 112, and we were hoping he would get an invite, and he did. So worked really well yesterday, and we're excited about him too.
Overall, which one are you most excited about?
I think Cool Cowboy, Cosmo Charlie. I'm just hopeful of some good placings. We got some nice horses in there, and if we get a nice draw today, and we'll have some opportunities to get some checks.